We got up this morning at 4 o'clock, went to the airport at 6, because it was a long drive to the airport in Sao Paulo, and then we flew here. I slept the entire time on the plane, which was, 2.5 hours, 250, and then we went to the hotel. The rooms weren't available at the hotel, so we had one room. Everyone dropped their stuff, went to get coffee, and I was tired, and coffee picked me right back up.
So then we came here. As soon as we got here, we had to set up all this gear and everything. And we have this whole lighting rig too that we brought with us, so everybody was scrambling trying to set that up. As soon as we did that, we sound checked. Then we went straight into the meet and greet. As soon as the meet and greet was done, we quickly ran back to the hotel because we forgot our suits. Changed, jumped back in the car, came back here. We were backstage for 10 minutes and then went on.
Pretty fast, yeah. So what are we doing when we're not playing, when we're on tour? Exploring. I try to always find a good coffee shop. Take pictures, like art photos.
Yeah, we're both into 35 millimeter, like film, actual film photography. So we both have a 35 millimeter camera, actually a couple.
Yeah,
with us. Yeah, a few cameras with us. So we take photos, explore. We love to kind of find out what like the local food is and try the local food, try the local drinks.
We don't like being like a tourist. We like to fit in.
Any rituals before the show?
Dustin and I always give each other a hug before we go on, just to be like, man, this is cool, have fun, love you, that kind of thing. And other than that, not really.
We don't really have any that have like stuck. You know, like every tour, like some of them kind of evolve during the tour, I guess, but nothing that's like, you know, like we do every show for the last 4 years.
Maybe
like,
besides just a hug. It's like literally right before we go on stage, it's like, all right, man, have a good time. Yeah. Like just like that, and then, yeah. We localize it per tour, but what I can tell you is that every show, you know, like the in-between talking, it's always different. We don't have any plans for that stuff, because sometimes when you do a show and you say the same thing over and over and over again, it starts to feel like boring. So rather than come up with something to do, we just kind of improvise.
Yeah, and for this tour, we wanted it to be like really upbeat and kind of more rock and roll. So I think we only have one slow song in the entire set, which Kendall and I just do as kind of like an acoustic type of thing with an electric guitar, so it's like pseudo acoustic.
Acoustic-ish.
Yeah, that's kind of what we did for this one. How did we feel in the show tonight?
Fantastic.
This was.
I don't know if you could tell.
This was one of the best shows, the funnest shows that we've had.
Honestly, ever, really.
In a long time.
One of the best ever.
Yeah, and that's what we love about coming down here is everybody goes crazy, and it's like it's fun for us because when we feed off of their energy, you know, when they're going crazy, we start going crazy, and then it's just like a competition.
I was kind of saying, all right, so if you imagine us, we're like solar panels, right? We absorb their energy, and the more they give us, the more that comes back. Now, don't get me wrong, we can like, you know, do it ourselves.
We're also batteries.
Yeah, we're also batteries. So we store energy, a couple cups of coffee, and you can really get going. There's something special about Argentina. It's hard to explain. Like, you know, you don't ever want to say that one place is the best place ever, because all places are great.
But this is one of them.
This is one of the best places, for sure. I mean, for us, for the show, and also like the city, I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, when we left to go get our suits tonight, the van pulled up and there was a line of people out the door and around the corner, and we were just like, yeah, like this is awesome. You know, that makes us feel really good because, you know, we travel down here and to see people come and support us that's like the greatest feeling ever.